And it's time to speak with the folks from U.S. Staffing. Jim Dolson and Terresa Houck-Prell are here.
Good
morning.
Good morning.
It's good to have you.
So I'm glad you read the weather report. I'm going to a U of M game in Ann Arbor on Saturday.
Oh.
It looks like I should have stayed home that day.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cold and pretty wet, but that's it's not college football without that.
I know, and we're not supposed to struggle. We're playing the Terrapins from Maryland.
They're turtles,
they're
right?
turtles.
Yeah, they're turtles and
turtle of lake. That's right.
Lots of animals in the teams. I mean, this Sunday the Lions will be playing the Packers, and I was really hopeful.
What about that game?
I was really hopeful with the Lions. I mean, they demolished the Patriots.
What's up with that?
But then they've been doing terribly since then. They're kind of been a one-hit wonder.
No doubt. But hey, it's been a bust so much for the season. I think we're just going to hold out for a win or two.
Yeah.
Well, and speaking of one-hit wonders that you mentioned, we usually save that term for those bands, if you will, that had that one great song like the Macarena. You remember that one?
Uh-huh.
Okay, if you didn't do that one ever at a wedding dance, you got to go to a wedding and do that one. That was an example of a one-hit wonder. And, well, we thought we'd put a little twist on that thought this morning and take a couple of one-hit wonder marketing campaigns before we jump into our topic. These campaigns, they sabotage some pretty good-sized companies, and these would be marketing campaigns when CEOs nearly sunk their own companies and probably lost their jobs in some cases.
Yeah, so here's one that cost a top executive her job. Do you remember Red Lobster's endless crab legs?
Oh, I do.
Everybody remembers that. I think everybody took advantage of it as well.
And that was the problem.
Yes. So exactly as it sounds, the customers came in and they ordered helping after helping of crab legs. And the company lost $3.3 million in just 7 weeks. And guess what? The president lost their job as well.
Absolutely. Well, this one's a good one, too. LifeLock, the identity security company. All right, you remember seeing those advertisements on TV. Well, the founder decided he would show his trust in his product by putting his actual social security number in the ads and on the trucks and that sort of thing. Well, it didn't quite work out for him. Not only did he have his identity stolen 13 times, if you can imagine, but the FTC fined him $112 million for deceptive advertising because it just didn't work.
Oh my gosh. And those are just a few examples, Nico, of how marketing campaigns can backfire on you. But it's not only companies that sabotage themselves. Sometimes we do that to ourselves in our professional lives.
Yeah. And listen, I've got a whole list of them in my own life. I've done this to myself too. So today we're discussing a few of these sabotage moments. It's actually from an article from the Harvard Business Review. It's titled 4 Ways Busy People Sabotage Themselves. Now, I'm not covering all these ways, but just enough to give the listeners an idea of how we often doom ourselves by making some pretty bad choices professionally and whatnot. So, for example, one habit we often do to sabotage ourselves is we keep plowing away without stepping back and prioritizing what we're working on. So, in this case, we end up doing work or tasks with the closest deadline, like the squeaky wheel gets the oil kind of a thought, instead of doing what's most important.
I've been guilty of that a time or two.
Yeah.
Almost every day I do it. So.
Yeah. So when this happens, it can seem impossible to stop and prioritize all the work we have to get done and then tackle them as they come along. But just because something is urgent does not make that important.
Yeah.
Nico, the next sabotaging habit we engage in is to kick the can down the road. So instead of engaging and creating better systems for solving our reoccurring problems, this happens when we keep doing a task that we could otherwise easily delegate. I know I have done this with my own kids. So rather than spending the mental energy arguing with them to clean the living room, I just tell myself, it's just easier if I do it.
Just get out of the way, let me do it.
Yeah.
Well, oftentimes there are simple solutions to these reoccurring problems. If we would just take the time to stop and study the problem a little bit and give other people an opportunity to jump in and help. Now listen, maybe you're continually stressed in your current job. You're kicking the can down the road, if you will, hoping things get better in the workplace. Maybe they're not. So if you're an employee, reach out to us. We have some great employers who are looking for employees that want to work hard. They don't want to kick the can down the road. Now listen, if you're an employer that is struggling to find a consistent workforce, contact us, reach out to us. We have a long list of excellent people who are looking for new careers that want to be matched to a new job. Teresa, tell the folks how to contact us.
So if employers and potential associates want to talk with us, they can find us on Facebook at U.S. Staffing Agency. You can also go on our website at usstaffingagency.com, and you can chat with us live and ask questions. We'll be happy to speak with you about that. We always welcome you to just pop into the office. Office hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, and we're located at 914 West Columbia Avenue right here in Battle Creek. You can also give us a call, 269-589-6507. Let us help you find that new career or that new employee.
All right. Yeah, it's kind of hard sometimes not to sabotage yourself, but if you think about it and maybe work with the folks at U.S. Staffing, you can avoid that. Jim Dolson and Terresa Houck-Prell, thank you so much for coming in and talking about this.